Before we pray, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. If you need God's direction for an important decision, stay with me until the end of this prayer.
God, today I place myself before you, acknowledging that I need your direction. There are choices before me, and I do not want to decide alone. I quiet my heart, silence fear, and make room to hear your voice. You know the right path, even when everything feels confusing. Guide my thoughts, my words, and my actions so that every decision aligns with your perfect will. I surrender to you every doubt surrounding me. The weight of choices, the fear of making mistakes, and anxiety about the future no longer rule my heart. I trust that you see beyond the present and prepare safe paths. Even when I do not understand everything, I choose to trust. Let your peace be the sign that confirms each step I am meant to take from this moment forward. If there are doors I should not walk through, let them close clearly. If there are paths prepared by you, let them open with confirmation. Do not allow me to be guided by fear or haste, but by your wisdom. Align my timing with yours and teach me to wait when necessary, trusting that you always lead me toward what is best. Today, I declare that I am not lost. Even when options seem confusing, God is guiding me with precision. Every detail of my life is under His care. I do not make decisions based only on feelings, but on the trust that the Lord directs my steps. I receive discernment, clarity, and courage to choose what builds, what brings peace, and what leads me closer to the purpose He has prepared. I trust that God goes before my choices, preparing outcomes I cannot yet see. Even when the path requires faith, I move forward with confidence. I am not guided by external pressure, but by the inner peace that comes from the Lord. Today, I rest knowing that every decision surrendered to God becomes direction, protection, and progress. He never leads me into confusion, but into clarity that strengthens my faith. Even when I must decide without having all the answers, I choose to trust God. He knows the end from the beginning and never fails in leading me. My mind grows calm, my heart becomes steady, and my faith is strengthened. I do not move by impulse. I move by direction. Today I move forward with confidence, knowing every choice surrendered to God becomes protection, learning, and growth at the right time. I place before God the decisions that still cause me fear. I no longer carry alone the pressure of always getting it right. I trust that the Lord corrects routes, adjusts paths, and turns even imperfect choices into learning. Today I move forward with lightness, knowing I am not left to chance. God walks with me, guides my steps, and sustains every decision with His constant faithfulness. When doubts arise, I do not freeze. I pray. I seek God before every step, before every answer. The Lord's direction brings steadiness, not confusion. Even if the path requires patience, I move forward with confidence. I know God does not lead me into error, but into growth. Today I choose to obey His voice, trusting that every decision guided by Him produces peace, security, and lasting fruit. Today I choose not to compare myself or rush. The path God designs for me is unique and sufficient. Even if others move forward at different speeds, I trust that the Lord knows exactly when I should act and when I should wait. My decision is not born from hurry, but from peace. I move aligned with the right purpose, at the right time, confident that God honors those who trust and remain steadfast. Even when the path requires sacrifice, I trust that God knows what He is doing. What I leave behind cannot compare to what He prepares ahead. Every decision guided by the Lord moves me away from error and closer to the life He planned. Today, I choose obedience, even without visible guarantees, because I know God's direction always leads to peace, maturity, and true growth. I recognize that God's direction is also revealed in calmness. I do not need to decide everything now or carry the future alone. The Lord teaches me to wait without anxiety and to act without fear. Today, I choose trust over control. Every step taken in obedience positions me in the right place. God is never late, never confused, and never fails to guide those who place their lives in His hands. Today I surrender to God even the decisions I cannot yet name. What weighs deep in my heart, He already knows. I do not need to explain everything, only to trust. God reads intentions, adjusts motivations, and directs paths with love. Even when my vision is limited, His is complete. I move forward in peace, knowing that no decision placed in the Lord's hands is left without answer or care. I trust that God confirms the right path with peace, not confusion. If something steals my calm, I wait. If something strengthens my heart, I move forward. Today I learn to discern not only opportunities, but direction. I do not follow shortcuts that pull me away from purpose. I walk attentive to God's voice, certain that He guides every detail and leads me faithfully toward life-giving choices. Today I close this prayer with confidence. God is guiding every decision I make, even the ones I do not fully understand yet. I do not walk in darkness, I walk by faith. I receive clarity, peace, and direction to move forward without fear. I know the Lord is already ahead, preparing the best path. My life is safe in His hands, and every choice aligned with Him leads me to growth, protection, and purpose. If this prayer spoke to you, declare in the comments, "God bless me." Subscribe to the channel and stay with us in prayer and guidance.